Hi, John Morris here. I'm the creator of the free training courses going on at explodeyourvision.com. And today I want to give you some cool tips for creating value in your business and in your marketplace. So I want to start off, and I'm going to be talking about what I call the Creating Value Compass. It's a cool little tool that I use and I've taught other entrepreneurs to use, and what it allows you to do is to know, well, first to understand the value creation process of how to actually create value, then also to identify where you are at in that process, and also allow you to see where to go next. And then by understanding and using and implementing the process, you can become a value generating machine. Really, your person become a value generating machine for your business and for your marketplace. So again, this is a cool little tool that I use myself, and I've taught some other entrepreneurs to use, so I think you're going to like it. So I want to start off with a quote by John Reese in his latest report called The Rebirth of Internet Marketing. And what he talks about a lot in that report is the idea of value and creating value for the marketplace and how important that is. And he says that the top players in each market will be the ones delivering the best value to their market and truly making lives better. And if you aren't willing to do this, then stick a fork in you, you're done, right? And so that underscores the importance of actually being able to create value. So what I want to show you is a process for actually doing that and actually creating that value. And so we'll take a look at a diagram that I've created that allows me to better see this process and understand it. And it gets, again, a diagram I've shared with other entrepreneurs that has really helped them to clarify their role in their businesses, in their marketplace, and help them to really begin creating value. So the whole idea of this core to begin with is the idea that if you want to teach others how to do something, you want to run a business that you are providing a service for someone, or you're teaching other people how to do something, it's natural that, or should be expected, that you yourself are good at what you're trying to teach others how to do. Like you have the ability to teach them, right? And so a lot of entrepreneurs go into business wanting to make money, and they kind of try to hide, go into an area that they're not necessarily talented at, and then just kind of try and hide that and do the whole fake it till you make it thing. And what this is going to allow you to do is actually be real from the beginning, tap into your natural energy source, your power source, and your value source to allow you to not only create value for your marketplace, but by operating within your power source, be able to continually create that value and be overabundant in the amount of value that you create, and set yourself up for long-term being able to operate in an area where you can really continually deliver value. Because, let's be realistic. If you're operating outside of something that you're not talented in, you're not passionate about, you don't value, you don't have a vision for, realistically, you're not going to be able to generate value for a marketplace over the long term. You might be able to find some niches and some spots here where at one time or another you can generate some value, but you'll be continually struggling to generate value and be what I call value deficient. So this core is about identifying something that you're passionate about, you value, you have vision for, and that you're good at, and allowing you to create value for your marketplace. And so we'll start off by talking about values, right? And values are what's important to you. And by asking yourself the question, what's important to me, then you can immediately, in answering that question, you immediately create a list of things that you value, that are important to you. And if something's important to you, right, then it's a lot more natural for you to operate in that area. So if you value your health, right, it would be a lot easier for you to teach someone else how to be healthy because it's already important to you, right? So chances are that you take the actions to be healthy. And so then you're probably good at it, you're passionate about it, you have a vision for it, and so then you can teach others how to do it. Right? So asking yourself the question, what's important to me? And the really cool thing about this is when you ask yourself what's important to me and you begin to list everything that's important to you, what'll happen is not only you're going to see everything that you value, but you're actually going to see like a rank structure where you can see not only, that I value all these things, but I value, this the most, this the second most, this the third most. And the idea here is that a lot of people, again, go into areas that they don't love, right? They operate in areas that they don't love, and they think that you have to make money first and then do what you love, right? Well, what this is reversing the process. Do what you love and make money, right? And so you start with what's important to you. And as you create that rank structure, you're really going to gain some clarity on what it is that you really value and what is important to you. And when you start to see those higher level values on your list, know that those are the things that are going to give you true, genuine power in your business and in your marketplace. So an example would be you may have someone who teaches how to make money using Craigslist, right? That may be what they teach online right now. And they're doing okay, and they're getting by, but they don't have, a 7, 8, 9 figure business. And the way that person, right, can switch that and get into an area of power is by listing out what's important to them. And they may see, right, okay, so what's important to me? And Craigslist may not even make that value list. You may see that, okay, well, number one is my health. All right, well, my health is incredibly important to me. Second is my personal freedom. Third is business, right? Fourth is wealth, whatever your list is, and no list is wrong, right? So you see that health is number one, so that's what's most important to you. It becomes natural that okay, well, that's what I'm passionate about. And now you suddenly see, well, I'm teaching people to make money using Craigslist, and it's a fight every day for me to produce content for that, to create value for that, because I don't really care. I don't really care about Craigslist, to be honest. I just do it because it makes me money. Okay, so then when you identify that health is your number one value, and it's what's most important to you, then you can see immediately, okay, I can start looking at health and ways that I can monetize and teach and create value in those areas for other people. And when you start to do that, since it's important to you, you're going to naturally be passionate about it, right? And you'll be passionate about other things. And so then what you want to do is ask yourself the question about passion. Well, what am I passionate about? And your list may be a little different. And it may be, okay, well, I'm passionate about business as number one, and I'm passionate about health as number two, and I'm passionate about wealth as number three, right? And so now you're starting to see, well, okay, I want to generate wealth for myself. I want to run a business, and I'm really passionate about health, right? Okay, so now we're starting to put together, well, maybe I can create a business where I teach other people how to be healthy. Right? And so we start to put this together, and you're starting to tap in now to two energy sources, right? And we're talking about energy here, or power. And power is defined as the ability to do work over time. So the more energy you have, then the more work that you can get done, and the more you can leverage your own personal time and energy.